officials and you have no idea on where to channel your distress? Would you like to know more about the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority and their mandate? Join us on LASMA Connect. LASMA Connect is a 45-minute program designed to bridge the gap between you and the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, their mode of operation, enforcement, and the traffic law. Tune in to LASMA Connect every Tuesday at 10:15 a.m. on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. LASMA Connect, bringing LASMA closer to you.
Of course, it's not stormy out there. It's rather sunny and peaceful, looking very peaceful out there. Although the roads might be busy, but hey, it's only for a period of time. Yes, it's the peak period influx. That's what you are experiencing out there. It's a full house here in our studios at Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. I have Victor here. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mike James. How are you doing?
Very well. Well, thank God it's Tuesday.
All right. I'm coming down with a cold.
Obviously.
And it's over to me. So it's either you or Delhi.
No.
Sure it's not you?
I'm very, very sure. I don't have a cold. When was the last time I had a cold, Sif?
Neither do I.
So who's the suspect?
By suspecting you. Who have you been kissing?
Oh.
Who have you been kissing? Confession time.
Kissing money. All right, so what's going on out there, Mike James?
Okay, so we've been observing the big screen, Dele and I, and we've been taking an extensive look at the stretch of our Law Road from Coke Junction, navigating from Latif Jakande towards Coke Junction and coming from the Secretariat end. Well, it's been high influx. That's what we're seeing right here before us. High influx of vehicles moving at a gradual pace towards radio to connect Island. And of course, it's due to alternation, the traffic light regulating vehicular movement at radio and Island.
Right. Okay, then. So that's good for the big screens. So let's see what's happening around the Ojota corridor. What's the situation there?
Well, so far for the Ojota, based on the last conversation I had with Olaiwola, we took it from Ojota towards the island. That was at 7:50. Yes. So free movement. That's what we, observed. Free flow of traffic from Ojota through New Garage all the way to Onikman.
Right.
Yes, but coming from the interchange towards the bus stop, it's moderate traffic owing to activities at the bus stop, considering those coming from Kurata Biolawi, connecting Ojota bus stop, and of course pedestrians, high pedestrian movement, pedestrians crossing as well. So we observed a slow moving traffic from the interchange towards the bus stop, and of course we cannot rule out the fact that we have commercial buses as well, trying to stop and pick passengers. But beyond the bus stop, good movement through New Garage down to Onikman. That's what we've gathered so far. And moderate traffic from Onikman towards Fadi, no cause for alarm. It's moving pretty well.
Beautiful.
Considering slight pedestrian crossing at Fadi, which will slow down vehicular movement. Just a few meters approaching there.
Funshaw Williams, Eco Bridge, that's making that journey towards that end. What does it look like?
Well, it's been quite on the high side. Yes, from Costain, linking Eco Bridge. Funshaw Williams Avenue has been quite on the high side since the 7 o'clock hour.
All right,
that's what I can say.
Lots of vehicles making use of that corridor.
Absolutely.
As well. All right, those that have access to the Third Milan Bridge, the Third Milan Bridge is looking good.
Oh yes, from the rear, from the Baja Secretariat corridors down to Alakbere, where some slight slowing down is expected owing to pedestrians crossing, but beyond that, there's good movement towards the Yanwuru diversion corridor, and then all the way down to Inlag Waterfront, where the busy traffic starts. Busy moving traffic. It's a steady one, however, down to adequately where we have the diversion point.
All right, so it's still flowing pretty well, right?
However.
Okay, Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, what's the situation?
Traffic has been quite calm from the toll gate end. We observed some busy areas, such as Alakuko bus stop, where we have construction and just a single lane open for vehicular flow. But beyond there, approaching Kola, yes, slow movement, just as we have it at Ijai owing to bus stop activities. I believe that underneath the bridge recorded a slow-moving traffic right there.
Right.
But the stretch of Danku in what Yanakpaja underneath the bridge, yeah, it's always busy. I wonder why. But yes, but we're having it busy today. And beyond underneath the Yanakpaja bridge, all the way traffic movement down to Ilazik was looking very free as at the time of the report. But from Ilazik, busy moving traffic all the way to National.
Right.
The usual one.
That's right. Okay, then, so beyond that point, it was actually, it looked good.
Oh, yes, very good. Considering alternation delay at Boladi
Right.
and bus stop activities underneath Oshodi Bridge.
Okay, so let's switch gears to the other side of town. Lekki Aja corridor, any news from there too?
Okay, let's see for the Lekki Aja corridor. We haven't,
Okay. Victor Island?
Okay, Lekki Aja, I think there's something just popped in.
Okay.
Okay, for the Lekki Aja corridor, good travel time from the Aja Jubilee Bridge corridors through Ilaje, Landmark, VGC, Ikota, Conservation Toll Plaza, all the way to Chevron, and then connecting New Road. Beyond New Road, the movement towards Igboefo, quite busy. Connecting Jakande, also busy owing to high influx and alternation delays here and there. Jakande connecting Chisco, moving well, and it's gathering momentum at Chisco, precisely approaching the intersection point owing to alternation ongoing there. And we have high influx moving in that direction.
All right.
But no cause for alarm.
Beautiful. Okay, then, so we'll be giving you more feeds from time to time from our traffic manager spread across the length and breadth of Lagos.
Well, I understand we're having conversations moving around insurance
That's
and it's
right.
other side of 9.
That's right. So Insurance Digest, and today we're going to be revisiting the third-party fire and theft insurance policy. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of people know that the third party is a compulsory one, but what about the fire and theft component of that particular policy? We're trying to enlighten ourselves on that. But of course, if you have any issues that relates to insurance, the ones that relate to unsettled claims, you can also bring that in as well. The NIA, Nigerian Insurance Association, is very, very keen at helping to resolve some of these issues. That's why this program is on, by the way.
Yes, definitely.
Right.
And we'll have newspaper headlines.
Yes, Dele is bringing newspaper headlines. Dele, any good news for us?
Well, nothing yet.
Nothing yet. Okay, you're still cooking it.
I'm still cooking.
All right. So she's been bringing you. She's going to be bringing you newspaper headlines, and of course, we'll also be connecting with you during the 9 o'clock hour as we celebrate you too on our birthday profile for celebrities. All right. So the match went down yesterday. You guys, did you watch the match? Nigeria versus Guinea-Bissau.
No, but
Briefly, I
didn't watch, but I heard the jubilation over the score, 1-0 score.
1-0. Can you
Just
imagine?
1-0.
Where Equatorial Guinea was beating the host by 4 goals to nothing.
Well, let's just. Why can't we be happy that it didn't end up in, a draw, or a goalless draw? I mean, we want that one.
Well, it's
a small win.
I'm just
seemingly small win, but
yeah, we was very, very wasteful with our chances. I don't know what's going on with this team.
But sometimes that happens with Nigeria. We love to waste certain chances. We like it when we're under pressure.
Okay, so let's see. I'm just praying that we shouldn't meet a team like Cape Verde. But those guys, they will disgrace us. They are ready to disgrace anybody in this Cup of Nations. They are ready.
Well, I guess we should have that mindset as our team should have that mindset as they go into the next round.
And the round of 16. I'm not so optimistic anyway, but then let's see how things go.
Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah, let's see. All right, so that was the way it all went down yesterday. The matches that they played yesterday evening, it was so exciting and so dramatic that you just begin to wonder what's going on. Ghana was leading Mozambique 2-0 until the 90th minute. Those guys equalized.
Wow.
So they waited.
They thought they had qualified.
Yes, they waited.
But they've been dumped out now.
They were able to buy their time, so they made good use of the remaining time.
Okay, so that's the way it is. All right, so we'll be getting you more faith, and of course, I'll connect you with you during the 9 o'clock hour to celebrate you on the birthday profile too.
All right, all that and more will come your way on Your Side Mirror, and of course, Insurance Digest at 9:15. Stick around with Victor Oteri.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. You're welcome to Your Side Mirror. This beautiful Tuesday morning, we give God the glory for the 23rd day in the month of January, the year 2024. Alright then, so how many more days to wrap up this month? Just about 8. So I hope we're still doing our bits to realize our laid down goals and vision for this year. You're welcome. Victor Oteri is my name. Dylan is going to be taking us through the newspaper headlines right now, and I'll be back to connect with you shortly.
On newspaper headlines this morning, we have news for you from the Sun, Punch, Vanguard, Nation, and Alausa Alert. Beginning with the Sun newspaper, applicants to get approved passports by mail soon. NIS. The Comptroller General of Nigeria Immigration Service, NIS, Wuraola Adeboju, has assured Nigerian passport applicants that better days are ahead with her innovative drives. The CG, who was on tour of passport offices in Lagos yesterday, said applicants would no longer visit passport offices more than once in their lifetime because with the new innovation of the service, once applicants are able to key into the automated system, they don't need to come physically for renewal of passports. Plateau attacks. Onaja urges review of tactical operations by security agencies. The former military governor of Plateau State, General Lawrence Onaja, has called for the review of tactical operations by security agencies in Plateau State and other Middle Belt states to end the circle of killings in the region. He noted that Plateau State, among other Middle Belt states in the country, has continued to suffer from injustice and operations by bandits, a situation that requires regular review of the operational tactics used by security agencies by being more proactive in handling the attacks using intelligence and early warning indications. Moving on to the Punch newspaper, motorists violating zebra crossing risk 20,000 naira fine. Plasma. The Lagos State Traffic Management Authority on Monday said motorists in the state who violate zebra crossing signs will pay a fine of 20,000 naira if caught. A zebra crossing is a crosswalk marked by a series of broad white stripes over black to indicate a crossing point at which pedestrians have the right of way and where motorists are expected to stop for pedestrians to cross. Rivers NSCDC destroys 4 illegal oil refining sites. The Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps said its men destroyed 4 illegal oil refining sites in Kothome Channel 1 in Degema local government area of Rivers State. The Corps said suspected oil thieves had vandalized facilities including pipes belonging to Sahara Oil, thereby siphoning the crude with the intent to establish an illegal refining site. CBN may raise bank's capital base to 900 billion naira, report. A new report has projected that the Central Bank of Nigeria may ask commercial banks with international banking license to raise their capital base to over 900 billion naira. This came a few months after the Central Bank of Nigeria Governor Olayemi Cardoso said the Apex Bank would be asking lenders to raise more capital in order to support the federal government's vision to grow the economy to $1 trillion. Makinde presents explosion report to Tinubu. Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde on Monday said he had presented the report of last Tuesday's explosion at Dejo Oyelese Street, Adeyi Avenue, Bodija, Ibadan to President Bola Tinubu. This was as the Minister of Solid Minerals Development, Dele Alaki, led a delegation of the federal government for an on-the-spot assessment of the site of the explosion. Canada to reduce admission slots for Nigerian students, others. The Canadian government is set to impose a national cap to reduce the intake of international students into the country. According to the country's immigration minister, Mark Miller, during an interview on Sunday, the Canadian government will need to have a meeting with provincial governments to make sure that the provinces that have not been doing their jobs actually rein in those numbers on a pure volume basis. Moving on to the Vanguard, ramparts over relocation of federal agencies to Lagos. Outrage yesterday trailed Northern Senators' position on the relocation of federal agencies to Lagos from Abuja. The senators had, aside from expressing angst against relocation of the agencies, also protested what they described as lopsided allocation between the North and South in the 2024 budget, arguing that the development was designed to further underdevelop the North. And from the Nation newspaper, federal government explains how students will access loans. The process for accessing the student loan program of the federal government will be seamless, officials said yesterday. According to them, there will be no human contact. Everyone or everything will be automated, they said. Courts voids Rivers 800 billion naira 2024 budget. A federal high court in Abuja yesterday nullified the passage of River State's 800 billion naira 2024 budget by 5 members of the House of Assembly. The court described the bill's passage by the 5 lawmakers led by Ehie Edison as an aberration and illegality. It consequently ordered Governor Siminalayi Fubara to represent the budget to the Martins Amewule-led Assembly. I'll take from Alausa alert stakeholders meet on restorative justice. In commemoration of the Restorative Justice Week in 2023, stakeholders have met in Lagos to discuss the subject, restoring dialogue, solidarity and justice in today's societies. The meeting, a brainchild of the Ministry of Justice in collaboration with the Rule of Law and Anti-Corruption, a program of the European Union International Institute of Democracy and Electoral Assistance. So to pick up a copy of any of the dailies or go online to read more, also interact with us via our social media platforms: X Lagos Traffic 961, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel Traffic Radio 961 and follow me across social media at Dele Agadum.
I'm Tunde Obey.
And I'm Umi Obey.
And together we're known as Two. Don't take other road users for granted. Just because you're a reasonable driver doesn't mean others are.
Respect other road users, obey the traffic laws.
Stay alert, stay focused, and above all, stay safe.
This message is from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
Moving Lagos forward.
When you dial *312#, you get access to smart data plans for everything.
Like gaming or working?
Airtel Smart Data Plans is the way.
How about chatting or streaming?
Airtel Smart Data Plans is the way.
Dial *312# or download my Airtel app to get more data with Airtel Smart Data Plans that work for everything.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
What takes a plate of jollof rice to the next level of goodness? Is it when it is cooked with no seasoning cubes for that sumptuous taste? Or when you serve it with correct Nigerian salad, cabbage, carrot, lettuce, and a bit of kidney beans?
It's both. Season your jollof with the rich taste of Knorr cubes and serve with plenty of vegetables. So, go ahead and elevate your meals. Today, eat for good.
Start your children's day with a great taste of Ovaltine, enriched with multi-nourishment, calcium, malt, and vitamin B12 to support learning and playtime. Ovaltine, smart choice for smart kids.
There are some things that stress you, and there are others that come with ease, like getting a new smartphone.
Easy.
Paying for the smartphone in installments.
Too easy.
Even getting bonus data upon purchase.
Way too easy.
Upgrade easily to the itel P55 5G smartphone with Easy Buy to pay in installments and get up to 10 gig of data for 6 months. Other smartphone and data options also available. Visit any smartphone retail outlet to get started. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
As you see me so, I belong to the Chop Better gang. Now, why anytime I want chop like this, I dey put better things inside. For my yam porridge, after I don't put my fish, I go con deck am with onions, tatashe and ugu, con season am with correct Knorr cubes for that delicious taste. Because my people, good life na life where you chop better.
Summer all your food with correct vegetables. Come season am with Knorr cubes for that obonge delicious taste. Today, chop better.
Are you a driver that feeds with a phone while driving? Do you know that at least 23% of all car accidents each year occur with the use of cell phones? Distracted driving is responsible for a higher percentage of road crashes among motorists and pedestrians in Nigeria. Distracted driving is dangerous. Let's shun this act to stay alive. It's better to be safe than to wallow in sorrow for what could have been avoided. While driving or walking, please put that phone away and concentrate fully on the road. A message from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, your driving companion.
running the streets because they're ruled by the dangerous. No, we're not of this world. A world where nightmares dream of better days. Where a doctor would see a black woman kicking and screaming and tell her she can tolerate the pain. No, we're not of this world. We're from a land of oat milk and honey. Where the demise of another isn't entertaining nor is it funny. We're not from this world, we're from the heavens.
All right, then, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. All right, then, so we are not of this world, but of course, we are of greater things and greater minds that take you above the plane of higher significance. All right, then, so let's take you through the roads right now. And if you're navigating through the cement corridor, traffic is still very, very good for vehicular movement from Iyano Dokpemu, inward cement, proceeding through Mongo Road to Ilezik. It's looking very good. Sule Junction to Ilezik is also very good as well. You have some little delays at Ilezik due to traffic light alternation, but no major worries. Ilezik inwards Hayden Filling Station. It's a steady movement being experienced right now. Hayden Filling Station, inwards National, busy due to high influx, and of course, a narrowed path at National. Further movement from National down to Bolade Oshodi is still very, very good to go, except for little delays at when you're approaching Shugule and Bolade intersection. Of course, you have a traffic light regulating within that particular corridor. Return journey, very, very good to go as we speak right now. No impediment sighted all through that corridor. It's looking very, very good this wonderful Tuesday morning. Let's take you through the Ikoyi Obalinde end. It's good movement from Simpson Bridge, Dolphin, approaching Osborne Foreshore. It's looking very good. Traffic light will, bring some slight delays there, but it is good from Bayokuku, Golden Gate, NNPC, Registry, connecting you with Akin Additional Bridge. All looking very, very good to go this morning. Falamo Bridge descending to the roundabout is busy. And we can tell you, appreciable movement is being experienced inwards Bodyland Road, and then Alexander Road as well. Link Bridge, Alexander Roundabout, inwards Gerald Roundabout, Parkview Estate Gate roundabout is appreciable movement as well. And then we can tell you the barracks down to Falamo Roundabout is a busy one for now, and alternation is ongoing at that particular roundabout. Obalinde Bridge descending to P&T is also looking good as well. You do not have any major worries driving through that corridor. Let's celebrate you right now. It's birthday profile time on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Happy birthday to you. If you are celebrating on this 23rd day, we wish you well. Oluwadamilola Emmanuel is a name you cannot ignore on this frequency. He is the General Manager of the Lagos State Waterways Authority. Damilola, happy birthday to you. We wish you the very, very best of a new year in your life, and we pray for God's sustenance as well. Honorable Kazim Salako is celebrating, and you are husband to Diola Salako, who is Director of Public Affairs for the Ministry of Housing right here in Lagos State. All right, a big shout out to you, Honorable Kazim. We wish you well. Mr. Lasisi Olayinka is celebrating, husband to our own Oyilola Olayinka of Lagos Traffic Radio's Admin and Human Resource Department. It's also their wedding day, so Oyilola, big shout out to your husband, and of course we wish him well as well. Okay, Mrs. Lasisi Olayinka, I guess the birthday too. Sanami Adeneji is wife to Kayode Adeniji of the Law Oracles, all right? Sanami Adeniji, big shout out to you as I celebrate on this wonderful day. Ajibola Olamiposi Omoyele is celebrating, and this shout out is coming from mom and dad. We wish you well on this wonderful day. Adebumi Phillips Ojo is celebrating. You are CEO of Bloom Touch Concepts, and of course, the law is drink. Okay, then we wish you the very best of this day. Prince Adeyemi Olusoji is celebrating. Happy birthday to you as you celebrate on this day. We wish you the very, very, very best as well. Muri Atolagbe is celebrating. We wish you well as well on this wonderful day. Who else do we have on this list? Tunji Komalafe. Tunji Komalafe, big shout out to you too. Mrs. Deshala Onikperu is clocking 50 on this day, 51 rather. All right, big shout out to you. Koforola Abe Williams is celebrating. I understand you reside in the United States of America. Happy birthday to you too. And Aralola Olamuiwa is celebrating. Okay, that's Ara. You know her so well. The talking drummer, all right, and the entertainer, and of course, a cultural ambassador of the Oni of Ife, Ara. Okay, so today is Ara's birthday as well. So let's get on the dance floor. Let's celebrate all of you who are marking your birthdays. We wish you well, and we say congratulations.
Congratulations. I have a message for you. God has sent me to you. I have a message for you. God has sent me to you. Listen, them say, them tell you say you can never be the one, but God say, make I tell you, say now you choose in 1 month, in 1 week, you will sing a new song in 2 days, unless that you will hear.
your number will be blocked. No calls, no SMS, no surfing the net, no social media, and no bank alerts. So, don't get blocked. Dial star 966 hash to link your 11-digit NIN to your Airtel line now and stay connected to your friends and loved ones. If you get blocked, you will need to visit an Airtel shop with a valid ID and your NIN slip to re-register and reclaim your number. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
The world is